Welcome. My name is Paul Walton, and I am the founder of Illuminated Meditation. Illuminated Meditation is basically very simple and updating our internal iOS, not our iPhone or our computer's iOS, because we update those all the time. So the question to you is, when was the last time you updated your internal operating systems? And by that I mean how you communicate, how you show affection, how you create abundance, how you live your life. These basic foundational pieces and or frames most likely have not been updated since you were born. From the minute that you were conceived in your mother's belly, you were absorbing information to frame a foundation and or framework on how to communicate, how to create abundance, what money was or wasn't, what was value, and on and on and on. The big realization and the reason that I created Illuminated Meditation was basically to give you tools and a framework so that you could update that. Because ponder this picture, ponder leaving this body, the body that you are residing in, going back to the fluidity of spirit, and then looking back down to realize that you not only lived your life, but you created your life through somebody else's imprints, somebody else's experience, what you experienced as a child, and or the indoctrination that you actually were exposed to, whether it be in grad school, whether it be at kindergarten, or in middle school, or even on the job or in the military. The other piece that typically has come up with clients is, relational or trauma. And this will address that also in giving you the vehicle, the tools to actually handle that, release it, and update it in present time. Illuminated Meditation is illuminating our truth from within. So this is not a silent meditation space. This is a working meditation space. You are looking at your truth, and you will have tools to see what is your truth and what is others, which is absolutely fabulous. But also to look underneath the emotions, which typically are little signposts that pop up. And the emotions that we feel, or when we go and have an unconscious reaction to a partner or a partner's reaction to us, that is a signal to actually look underneath the emotion, because underneath that is where the gold is. Once you can integrate the experience, once you can look at it from a neutral standpoint, life changes dramatically, because you can see without the emotion clouding the experience that you actually brought into your life. And if you don't believe that you brought the experience into your life, then somebody else actually did. And in some cases that may be true. So I'm going to ask you, when are you ready to create your life the way that you want to live it, and validate who you are, not only as a spirit, but as either a male or a female in the body that you're actually residing in right now. When we actually take charge of the journey that we are creating, that is the beauty. We live in, at least here we are in America, land of the free. But unless we're updating our internal iOS, our freedom is actually based off of what we actually experienced. In some cases, what will happen is, if you remember the mimes, how they feel for walls, those are the unconscious imprints and the programming that sits in your space. You will actually learn some fantastic clairvoyant tools in the process that will actually help you manage your energy, look at your truth, remove any trauma, update your information. What I do is I can see where it is that you're stuck, what the picture is, help you light it up, help you work on actually remove any of the trauma, help you release it. But basically, I can see what most people cannot see, and that is the beauty, and that is part of what I'll be teaching you how to do also, because there's no reason why you can't tap into your gifts and your talents either. It's really not that hard, but yes, like anything else, it is something that does need, you do need to practice it, and you do need to use it on an ongoing basis, or like like any skill, it's going to kind of wander. So I invite you to update your internal iOS so that you can live your life more authentically. You can enjoy fantastic, intimate relationships. And even if you change the frame to something that doesn't quite work, the beautiful part is you can go back in and change it and update it. You're not going to necessarily have to come to me to actually have to learn how to do that. That is going through at least the inner child enlightenment. And the inner child enlightenment is just about updating a lot of the at least 8 main frames, and then is how much time we have, and it can be added to and we can customize it, of the frames that you've imprinted, and especially around your communication space. But if you want freedom in your life, I invite you to give me a call or shoot me an email or book an initial session, and then we can see exactly what's going on, and then you can decide what is going to be in your best interest moving forward in your life. So at any rate, thank you for taking the time to watch this, and I wish you all the best on your journey and on your path. Make it a fantastic day.